All right, guys. For those of you guys either on our gym access plan or the body weight plan, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you'll see our linear and lateral speed days. For this, I've just kind of adapted some of our basic linear and lateral speed drills to make this where you can do them by yourself, with a partner, or without the aid of a whistle. So here's what that looks like. There's 3 different sets for linear speed day, which is Tuesday. Yeah, I'd like you guys to start off with that good warm up, like we do every single day, to get your body loose and ready to go. Follow that with a 5-minute jump rope, and then we can get into our actual speed work. We have a linear agility section. All right, you'll go through each drill and then you repeat it again before you move on to the next one. Our linear plyo section, and then some 4 and 5 cone drills that we'll go through at the end. Okay, this linear speed is a little bit longer, but you should be able to knock it out in half an hour, 35 minutes, depending upon how hard you're going. Okay, so I'm going to go through these. I'll go through our linear speed work. After you've gone through your warm up, all right, this is where you should be at. Once again, we're setting out 3 different cones, about 10 to 15 yards apart. Okay, this is about a 10-yard distance. Okay, you see there's a cone back here where her leg is. All right, right over here. Once again, about 10 yards apart. And then there's another one about 10 yards down. Okay, so go through each one. This one's called forward forward, meaning you're going to go ahead. You're going to start on one side of the cone. You're going to race around the cone and come back the other side. You can see as you get down there, dip, lower your level, and sprint through the finish. Okay, forward forward. You would do that to the right side, right? And then you would do it to the left side. All right, this one's called backward forward. You'll start in a back pedal, okay? Using your peripheral vision, you'll spot the cone, and then you'll head back the other side. Well, I don't know why that's there. Let's try that again. Back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. Spot, turn, and sprint through the finish. Okay, figure 8, whatever side you start on, all right, you'll end on the opposite side of that cone. That's your figure 8. Okay. Once again, you'll start on the right side, all right, and then you'll go through, you'll start on the left side. That is 1 repetition. Okay, next is our pro agility drill. Rather than start, all right, start one and work in one direction, all right, you're going to go ahead. You'll start in the middle of those 3 cones. Okay, you're going to take off for, all right, and also big thing here, you want to go ahead and you want to bring those into about 5 yards apart from each other. Okay, so you go 5 yards one direction, check, 10 yards all the way back, and then you're going to finish through the line. So here, sprinting all the way across, turn, and finish through the line. That's your pro agility. All right, and you'll go once starting to the right side. Next time you'll start to the left side. That counts as 1 rep. All right, so you go through all of your those 4. You'll repeat those, and then you can move on to the next section. Next section, our linear plyo starts off with linear broad jumps. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Each time you want to go ahead and stick it. All right, so your goal, all right, it has nothing to do with the cones right here. Right? You're just trying to get as much distance as you can out of 4 jumps. You might want to put a cone down to kind of to give yourself a marker to see where you're at on 2 or 4. Compete with yourself and try to beat yourself. So she sticks it. You're going to reset. All right. So that's our broad jump and stick. Okay. Next one is our rapid broad jumps. Okay. You want to go ahead. You do not want to spend that time in the middle of your jump. All right. You want to hit your feet, bound to the next one, bound to the next one, bound to the next one. Rapid broad jumps. Pop, 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 pop. Reset and go. Reset and go. Okay. All right. Our next portion of our linear plyo is belly starts. This just gives you an alternate starting position. She's going to start on her stomach. She's going to push up quick. All right. Start in a good low position. And she'll finish through that 15 yards or 10 yards right here. Once again, you can go to the middle cone. You can increase the distance, whatever you'd like to do. right here, and back starts, right? So it's a quick hip heist, all right, back into that belly start position, and then you're off to the races. Back starts. Okay, now for these drills, so the for a linear plyo, you're going to go through all of those once again. You go each side, all right, and you'll do it twice. This moves us on to our 4 cone drills. And all we're doing is taking our cones now. You're going to put those anywhere between 5 and 10 yards apart, depending upon how much you want to go. You can see we have a cone here. We have a cone right out here, right out of the view of the camera. Here's another cone, and here's another cone. Okay, so for these next 3, right, you'll utilize those 4. Okay, now for this drill, you call it forward, shuffle, backward, sprint. So she's going to sprint out, all right, forward. She's going to shuffle across, okay. She's going to backpedal, 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 and she's going to sprint to finish, okay. Forward, shuffle, backpedal, turn, and sprint home. All right, forward, shuffle, backward, sprint. All right, the next one, okay, we're going to start in a backpedal, okay. We're going to shuffle, we're going to sprint, and then we're going to shuffle home. Shuffle, sprint, back to a shuffle. Big thing here, anytime that you break down to that shuffle, all right, I really want to see you drop your hips and drop and lower that level. Break down before you move. Okay, next one is just a W drill. We're going to work this off a back pedal, change the direction, all right, drill here. We're going to back pedal to the cone, and we're going to come diagonally down to the next one. You're going to back pedal to the cone, and you're going to come diagonally down to the next one. So you will need to add an additional cone, all right, so this becomes a 5-cone drill. So again, back pedal, sprint, back pedal, sprint, okay? And then once you get here, you can do the exact same thing. You'll just need to adjust your cones, all right? Back pedal, sprint, going back the other way. Back pedal, turn, sprint, back pedal, sprint. And every time you come to a cone, I want you to break down and get under control, unless it's that last one, which you're going to finish through. One more time, working that W drill. Back pedal, T-step it, and come through. Okay, this is one of our last ones here. Okay, this is the star drill. It's one of my favorites. So you're going to take your cone that you had in your W drill, just go ahead and place it in the middle there. So here's a cone, here's a cone, here's a cone, here's a cone, here's a cone. Okay, the drill for this is something you're going to compute with yourself in. You can use a stopwatch, or you can just kind of guesstimate it, whatever you want to do. But this is great for competition. You need to touch each one of these cones, all right? And after you touch it, you're going to come back and touch the one in the middle. So she'll come however she wants to do it, right? Whatever order you want to go in, it's up to you. But you'll touch the cone, come back to the middle, touch the cone, back to the middle, touch the cone, back to the middle, touch the cone, back to the middle. All right, when you get on the, after you touch them all, you go ahead and sprint finish out of the box. Touch, 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 touch. Coming back and sprint finish out of the box. Once again, a little something you can challenge yourself with. All right, that is our linear speed drills for Tuesday.